Chicago and the Philippines. A comprehensive review of the week's special community events, featuring many exciting personalities, handled by the most professional Chicago Philippine Reports TV staff.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV, still the #1 Filipino show in the Midwest. I'm Gurley Pascual. Welcome to our show. Today we have all the top stories from the Philippines. We also have what's happening in our own Filipino American Community of Chicago. We have interesting interviews led by our very own executive producer, Miss Veronica Leighton. We have Brigitte, Cueter, Carino. All these are coming up and more. Afterward from our sponsors, please stay with us.
Yan! Dito na! Perfect!
Para sa Diyos, sa bayan, at para sa bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Ako si Sara Duterte. Tatakbo bilang Pangulo ng Pilipinas.
Vice President Sara Duterte has announced her 2028 presidential bid after she expressed numerous frustrations over the performance of her former unit team partner, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. The second-in-command apologized to the public for endorsing her running mate, Marcos Jr., for the country's highest post, saying that she will make up for that mistake by offering her life and future to public service. Among the issues Duterte raised was the Marcos Jr. administration's supposed lack of effective programs on infrastructure, health services, anti-corruption, anti-criminality, and foreign affairs.
Mga kababayan, humihingi ako ng paumanhin, patawad kung tinulungan ko mahalal si BBM bilang Pangulo ng ating bansa. I cannot kneel before each and every Filipino to beg for forgiveness. Instead, I offer my life, my strength, and my future in the service of our nation. Mga kababayan, ibalik natin ang tapang at malasakit.
Malacanang pushed back by reminding Duterte of her own controversies and lapses.
Ang taong bayan ang naghalal kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. Kung ano man po ang natulong niya, pareho naman po sila nagtulungan dahil ito ay unit team. Siguro po dapat mauna muna na ihingi niya ng tawad kung ano man ang mga issue ng korupsyon at katiwalian at di umanong paglulustay ng confidential funds ng kanyang dalawang opisina at the time, OVP at ng DepEd.
Duterte unveiled her political plans ahead of the House of Representatives' renewed discussions of impeachment complaints filed against her, and days before her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte's confirmation of charges hearing in the International Criminal Court. Political scientist Aris Arugay says Duterte is not simply laying out her political plans.
The speech is not only taking charge of the narrative, it's really a message to the House members. I dare you to impeach me. I don't want to call it a threat, but it's more like you might want to rethink the calculations.
For political scientist Cleve Arguelles, the Vice President's early announcement comes with certain advantages.
May advantage naman yan kasi maaga mo ding mahihikayat yung iyong mga supporters. Ngayon pa lang din, nabibigyan sila ng assurance na bagamat halimbawa may iba't ibang mga pampolitikang suliranin na kinakaharap yung ikalawang Pangulo, na-assure sila, di ba, na by 2028 magpapatuloy pa din yung laban ni Inday Sara.
But there are also disadvantages. Take, for example, former Vice President Jejomar Binay, who confirmed his intention to run for president 5 years before the 2016 national elections.
Mas mahaba yung panahon para din mapag-focusan ka ng ibang mga potential pang lalaban sa iyo. Maaari din na magkaroon pa ng oportunidad na magkaisa yung mga iba't ibang mga kandidato laban sa iyo.
But Arguelles says Duterte's current situation may also be likened to that of former Vice President Joseph Erap Estrada, who cinched the presidency in 1998 despite controversies and criticisms that hounded his campaign.
Isa sa mga advantage ni dating Vice President din noon, no, si Joseph Estrada nung tumakbo siya, is that nung susunod na eleksyon, no, medyo fragmented or may kalat-kalat yung mga mga iba't ibang political camps, no. Yung advantage pa din ni VP Sara ay kung fragmented o magkakaroon ng pagkakawatak-watak yung mga ibang political na kampo. Kasi nangangahulugan na hindi niya kailangan makakuha ng napakalaking boto. Kinakailangan lamang na manatili yung mga kasalukuyan niyang mga supporters.
Duterte declined to take any questions from the media. But Malacanang had this to say when asked for the president's reaction to Duterte's 2028 presidential bid.
Nadinig niya po. At sabi niya po ay good luck.
Asian stocks rise for the first time in 4 days as the recent selling pressure tied to artificial intelligence appeared to stabilize. Though the move is on holiday-thin trade with markets in China, Hong Kong, and several regional exchanges still closed for the Lunar New Year holiday. Here at home, Philippine shares rising, inching closer to 6,400. That's supported by nearly $500 million pesos worth of net foreign buying.
We were expecting plenty of geopolitical risk coming into the year. We expect to have and maintain that same stance for the rest of the year. And everything is rising because of what's happening outside based on US versus China. What we're not coming as a surprise is hopefully we'll see a recovery, especially in the second half of this year.
In corporate stories, Megawide generally confirms reports about its plans for a 180 billion peso rollout of 100,000 affordable homes in 5 years. It clarifies, though, these plans are in relation to its participation in the government's expanded 4PH program for the socialized housing segment and subject to a number of factors. It also notes the price per unit for socialized housing in the Philippines, specifically for condominium units, which the company intends to build, is 1.8 million pesos. Meanwhile, SM Prime confirms setting aside 100 billion pesos in capex for this year as it bets big on next wave cities. That's higher than the 82 billion allocation for 2025. It adds the capex will be funded through a mix of internal cash flow and debt.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call. So please call right now.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. and learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
Do you need to get your hands on some extra money right now? Maybe $25,000 or more? If you're a homeowner, now is a perfect time to get cash out. While homes in many neighborhoods like yours have gone up in value, you can use the money for anything. It's yours. You can buy an investment property, pay for college, pay off higher interest debt, or make home improvements. A cash out refinance is the perfect solution to get the cash you need. If you need $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000, now's the time. Home values are up, and so is your equity. We offer you a way to use it. No need to sell your home or use your savings. Call New American Funding now and speak to a cash out refi specialist and see how much cash out you can get.
Call New American Funding at 855-332-3929. That's 855-332-3929. Call 855-332-3929.
ViaTimes, vital news, vibrant views for the Filipino Asian communities in Chicago. ViaTimes for your most interesting and exciting reading and your party coverages. ViaTime has very interesting columnists. You name it, ViaTimes has it. Law, Filipino news, dentistry, immigration, humor, serious opinions, health, beauty, mysticism, Bata Corner, showbiz, and intelligently written editorials. Call ViaTimes at 773-866-0811.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very interesting, exciting, and very popular personality direct from the Philippines, believe it or not, sa Pinas, taga Pinas. And this guy is very, very familiar to many of you, dear viewers. His name is Mr. Nonoy Zuniga. Nonoy is a multi-talented Filipino artist from the Philippines, of course. And also, he is known as the King of Pop Ballad for many years, all right? This guy is very, very interesting. And he is a pop icon, a live concert performer, recording artist, and a TV host. I want to know, Nonoy, have you
Yes.
appeared in movies?
Yes, I have done just 2 movies.
Talaga multi-talented ka. All areas
I
of
tried it out.
Okay. And besides, here's a very, very interesting title of this guy. Nonoy is really actually an artist by profession. And he is a medical doctor by avocation.
Yes.
Vocation. Okay. All right. Okay, Nonoy, how are you able to do that? A singing doctor. You're really a singing doctor, right? Is that
That's
how
what they say.
you are called
Yeah.
sometimes? A
Yes, that's what
singing
they say.
doctor. All right. Okay, Nonoy. The reason I invited Nonoy Zuniga, I've seen him before in some Chicago concerts. He was here in Chicago before, but he's coming again to Chicago sometime in April. All right.
Yes.
And that's the reason I invited him here to, of course, to get our viewing audience about the real good news and be ready to welcome Dr. Nonoy Zuniga. All right, welcome to our show, Nonoy.
Hello.
That was a
Hello,
very
Veron. Yeah, good
very
afternoon.
long,
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
very long intro. Okay. No, you're coming to Chicago on April
April,
4th, is it?
April 4 is the show, yes.
April 4th. And we've got some flyers and some advertising going on right now. And so our viewing audience would know more about the details of the show. Okay, Nonoy, you, okay,
Yeah.
hindi ko kasi malaman kung how to start because I was reading your bio online and it's so exciting. Okay. All right. So you are you're not only a singing doctor, and many of our medical Filipino professionals here in Chicago are so excited to welcome you. Alam mo ba yan?
Oh, sabi ni Direk Jerry.
Alam mo na.
Alam ko na.
Okay.
I'm excited, of course. I'm excited too.
Okay,
to perform for the
okay.
Chicagoans.
Welcome to Chicago on April 4th. Okay. So, you've been here before.
Yeah, many
What do
many
you
years
think
ago.
of Chicago and the Chicago audience?
Of course, like any other Filipino audience, they're very warm. They miss the Philippines. They miss everything, especially the entertainment in the Philippines. That's why I love going there to the US and perform in front of our kababayans. Kasi ang ganda eh. Masaya, very warm ang reception. Kaya gustong-gusto ko yan mag-perform sa mga kababayan natin.
Okay, by the time you get here, by the time you get here in April, that's around the springtime, it's not that cold anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Chicago is known for
Perfect.
being cold.
Perfect. Yeah,
Most
it's
of
a
all,
week
right now at this time of the interview, it's kind of a spring-like for the last week. So, and that is very unusual.
May snow pa ba?
Unusual for
Tapos
us
na.
Chicagoans. Most of the time it's still very cold. Sometimes we experience below zero here at this time. At this time of the year. Okay, Nonoy. First thing pala, happy Valentine's.
Same to you.
Also happy Lunar New Year to you.
Oh yeah. Or here in the Philippines, we're celebrating Chinese New Year, so Kong Hei Fat Choi to all the Chinese Filipinos. Happy New Year, Chinese New Year.
Okay, all right. You have been performing for many years.
Oh yes.
And I just want to know, as a performer, because that's your bread and butter, of course. And so, as a performer in the Philippines, or maybe you're an international artist, right? You've been performing around, right? Oh,
yes.
See? International artist. Oh my God, I'm so honored to really interview Mr. Nonoy Zuniga, Dr. Nonoy Zuniga. Anyway, yeah, to all those years that you have been performing, I guess you've had some experiences that really cannot forget, and there's one that I know that you cannot forget. Nonoy is an amputee performer. He lost his leg, one of his legs, some time ago. Well, let him tell the story. Some time ago when he lost it before a concert. All right, Nonoy, can you please tell us about this really unhappy experience in your life? But you kept on. Okay.
Yes, I have to. That was more than 40 years ago. That was 1980. Matagal na, matagal na. 1980, hindi pa po ako recording artist, hindi pa ako kilala that time. I was not yet known that time. I was with a band. Yes. We were performing nightly at this hotel, Philippine Plaza that time. Uh, every night we performed there. And alam niyo naman po, noong 1980, it was still martial law dito sa atin sa Philippines. Kaya medyo magulo yung atmosphere nung mga panahon na yon kasi maraming kalaban ang gobyerno. Nagkakagulo ang Pilipinas that time. Pero baliwala sa amin yung gulo na yan, basta kami, kakanta kami gabi-gabi dito sa Philippine Plaza. Anyway, to make the story a little short, naglagay ng yung mga kalaban ng gobyerno, naglagay po ng bomba doon sa comfort room sa Philippine Plaza. Doon in that comfort room, that is where we change our clothes into our costume for the night. Okay, so after, while we were already dressed up, umalis na yung ibang kasama ko, lumabas na, natira kami ng kasama ko, yung lead guitarist namin, kasama ko doon sa CR, ano na lang, nagsusuklay na lang po kami, at may sumabog na lang doon sa tabi namin. I was right beside the bomb. That bomb was placed in the trash can of the comfort room. I was a meter away from the trash can in my right side, and I know I was combing that time, and when that exploded, that was 5 minutes before 8 in the evening. So when that bomb exploded, everything happened so fast.
Bet.
But I was lucky. I prayed hard during. By the way, I did not lose consciousness. Wow, that's why I was able to pray in my mind. I said, Lord, I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. I want to live. Please keep me alive. That's it. And then I prayed the Our Father, paulit-ulit. And I was rushed to the hospital. Yes, was rushed to the hospital, and wow, I lived. The following day, I woke up. I was alive. I thank God. I praise God for this. Is actually my second life, and He gave me this. And I know He gave me this career, this new career, because I was in my mind. My plan was really to finish medicine, but He gave this another path. I know He gave it to me because up to now I'm still here, and I took it, and I thank Him for this, for being what I am today, entertaining you guys.
Gosh, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, but there was a blessing
And
after
thank
that.
God you really made it. Were you the only casualty? Were there many people, other people? No.
We were 5 in that comfort room.
Oh,
5 kami.
wow. Is it
Pero
really hot at the time politically, right?
yes, it's really hot. Yes. There were bombs placed on
Motivation.
different. Yeah, actually, there were 5 hotels that were bombed that night simultaneously. Yes.
Oh, nightmarish. Hanggang ngayon siguro napapanaganipan mo pa yan.
Wala na. I can smile. I can laugh about it. I can share jokes about what probably sa concert, I'll continue the story and I will tell jokes about that story. Yeah, in the concert.
Around what year? When was that? When did it happen?
October 4, 1980.
66?
So, 1980 po.
Oh, 1984.
No, 1980. 1980.
Gosh, goodness gracious. And
God is good.
and after that, you still you kept on. You
Oh,
kept on
yes.
performing. You never stopped.
Never stop.
Attaboy. All right.
Never stop.
Okay. Great. Terrific. God bless
And I'm
you.
happy. I'm really happy now that because I'm going to see you guys in there in Chicago. And well, we're going to have a nice night in that show.
All
Yeah.
right. Very good. Okay. Great. Oh, well, you're a hero.
God is good.
Okay. What I want to know, through all those
Yeah.
years that you have been performing, what uh, what song or songs really have been associated to you or really made you famous, and whereby if you sing it or they would hear about the song, they would
Yeah.
really, people will be singing it and would say it's Nonoy Zuniga singing. What songs are those?
One is Doon Lang. The refrain goes like this. Doon ay kaya kong ipunin lahat ng bituin. Doon ay kaya kong igapos ihip ng hangin. Doon ay kaya kong ipagbawal buhos ng ulan. Sa panaginip lang kita nahagkan tuwina. Doon lang. That's one song. And another one is Never Ever Say Goodbye. I'll never say goodbye, no matter how they try. So that's another song. And then Kumusta Ka? Kumusta ka? Ikaw ay walang pinag-iba. Ganyan ka rin ang tayo ay huling nagkita. Tandang-tanda ko pa, habang ako'y papalayo, tinitingnan kita hanggang wala ka na. So there's also Live for Love, Love Without Time, Init sa Magdamag, and others. I'll do it all in that show. So come and join us and have a good time in my concert. April 4.
Wow. I feel lucky.
Mm.
Kinantahan ako ni Nonoy Zuniga.
Para po, siyempre naman
How
kayo pa.
exciting! How exciting! Okay, Nonoy.
Okay.
Before we sign off, will you please invite our viewing audience? And also, pwedeng makigawa ka ng video for our show, okay? Inviting them. All right.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I'd like to invite you guys watching right now. Tell your friends also, your family. Of course, I hope you have the time to watch my show on April 4. April 4 po yun, that's a Saturday. So, pag wala naman po kayong ginagawa, come join us and let's have fun, have fun in my concert. That will be, yes, April 4. Wala sa akin yung poster eh. That's produced by Direct Jerry. Of course, you know who Direct Jerry is. He's a good friend
Jerry
of mine.
Rebello.
Yeah, from way back pa. Matagal na.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, mga kababayan, narinig na po ninyo si Mr. Nonoy o Dr. Nonoy Zuniga. Oh, okay, before we sign off, if you're going to retire from the entertainment world, are you planning to go back to your profession, to your vocation, or
Well,
medical?
anytime I could. It's not a professional thing, and it's not. Well, I'm a senior already, so I'd rather,
You
I'd
don't
rather
look it.
relax. Senior na po tayo, kaya ano na tayo? Relax, enjoy the remaining years of our life.
Okay. All right. Are you going to do a road show coming to the US at
Um,
the time?
Probably September. I'll be back here. I'll be back there in the U.S. for a road show. But for this particular show in Chicago, Chicago lang ang show ko. Isa lang. Then
All
balik na ho ako
right.
dito. May show na kasi dito po sa Pilipinas April 8. Tacloban. I'll be in Tacloban. So I have to come back right after my show there.
Okay, Nonoy. Looking forward to April 4th. That
Yeah, see you
the
guys.
date of Dr. Mr. Nonoy Zuniga's concert in Chicago. All
See
right,
you
Nonoy,
guys.
thank you very much. Maraming
Thank you.
salamat sa iyong ano ba tawag doon? Pag-appeal sa aming show dito sa Chicago Philippine Reports TV. At
My pleasure to be here.
Kumusta
Thank
sa
you.
lahat
Thank you also.
dyan? All right, very
Thank
good.
you also.
At
for
maraming
inviting me.
salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, Nonoy.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our communities has been to just stay silent and keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be someone to start that conversation.
You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents.
This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of this show. Today, I have this very young, very beautiful young Filipina who is thriving and getting so popular in the modeling world. Her name is Lena Herrero. What is your middle name, Lena?
Lena Tiangson Herrero po, tita.
Lena?
Lena Tiangson Herrero.
Yeah, Lena Tiangco. Okay, the Tiangco. I remember. Okay, Lena Tiangco Herrero. Okay, welcome to our show.
Thank you po, tita, for having me.
Looking
Hi, everyone.
prettier, this little girl. I've known her since she was a little girl.
Yes po.
Okay, all right. Lena, I've invited you here today for a chit-chatty, well, talk about your modeling career. And okay, Lena is really a petite runway fashion model, right?
Yes po. Yes. So I am a petite model over here in Chicago. I have been modeling runway since 2019. I started more on a charity base, which is the Live Out Loud charity back in 2019. There were 1,000 people that actually has watched us at the Palmer House in Chicago. So it was a very big show. And I do thank you, Sherry, for inviting me and to be able to showcase as well the designers that we have locally in the Chicago area during that show. And ever since then, I have been mostly, at least 3 or 4 times a year, been modeling on runway, and also have been doing some print modeling too. That is really more on local brand ambassadors as well that I do for brand owners. And I am very honored to present their products as well. So I am very thankful for that.
Okay, so you have been doing this since about 2019, as you
Yes.
said. And what really attracted you to do modeling?
Tita, it's been a little bit on, the back of my head in regards to doing something like this. Back when I was 20 years old, I am going to be 48 this year. When I was 20 years old, I was crowned as the Miss West Suburban Philippine Civic Group back in 1999. And ever since then, I just really had a dream to be on a runway with other models. It's a little bit hard because I am petite. I am only 5'1". However, with the diversity and inclusivity that a lot of the designers and the fashion show producers have been providing to us petite models, it definitely has been an open platform for us to be able to be on runways. You don't have to be 5'9" or 6'1" to be able to do a runway as well. So definitely, if there are women out there that, want to do it, even though you are not 5'9" or 6'1", you can definitely do runway modeling.
Wow, okay. That's why your category is petite.
Yes.
Okay, petite is about, wow, 5'4", 5'3", maybe 5'3" to 5'2".
Yes, it can
5'6".
go,
5'4".
5'6" and below. Yes, 5'6" and below.
Yeah. All right. Very good. And okay, so you have been modeling around town and even as far as Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, right?
Yes, yes. Wisconsin, Indiana, St. Louis as well. Back in 2020, 2021, I know it was pandemic, but I was able to go to LA as well as in New York to do fashion runway during their, fashion week back in 2022, 2023. And I just have been honored too to be on the billboard in 2021 and 2022. So that was like 3 times that I was on billboard. So I'm very honored.
I think, where was it? I saw you modeling that the last one here in Chicago. That was that's a huge fashion show featuring what's her name?
Kristen Regalado, Tita. Her name is Kristen Regalado. She is a designer for
Galado, yeah.
American pageantry. Yes. So she does a lot of gowns for pageant women, like Miss America pageants, Miss Teen America pageants. And yes, we did do that in 2024. It was in Schaumburg, and it was a successful fashion show. There's a lot of people that went, about 500 people that, supported that organization. And we are proud to be, I was proud to be one of the directors for the models for that day. All of the models did really well as our audience as well, that supported us. So we appreciate their help and support.
Wow. How is she doing these days?
Oh, she's very busy.
Very,
There's,
very busy, I bet.
definitely very busy. She's been doing a lot of charity as well. She's done charity in the Philippines. They have this like teddy bear charity where they would auction out teddy bears and then would be able to provide the the profit for that one and then bring back to the community in the Philippines.
Wow. She gets involved with Miss Universe.
Correct.
Like that.
Yes.
The
Yes. So there's a
beauty
lot
pageant.
of, yes, there's a lot of beauty pageant as well as crowned models, crowned beauty queens that ask for her to design their gowns for, for the show. So she has done a lot of those. And we are
Terrific.
very proud of her
Terrific.
too. Yes.
All right. So it sounds to me that you're really enjoying the modeling world very much.
Yes, pa. It's, it is, as I've noted, having the platform right now for petite models and diverse inclusivity, it is really important for us women to provide the voice of us petite women and be able to go ahead and showcase designers, local designers, as well as international designers on the showcase floor, on the runway.
Great. Wow. You're a young, you're married and a young mother, right?
Yes, I am married, not as young as I wanted to be, but yes, I have 2 kids, 2 children, 2 beautiful children. Um, my daughter is 21 and my son is 18 years old. So, yeah, and my husband supports this thing that I do as well very well. And I do appreciate that. Family support is definitely number one key.
Where do you plan to go from here as far as your love for fashion is concerned?
Yeah, so I'm still going to do runway. We do have Model Icon that is going to have a runway show in May 2nd in Chicago, Illinois, and then May 17th that is going to be in Indiana. So I am going to be trying to apply for casting for that show. And then also, there is going to be some type of a pageantry that is going on. I am still holding the Miss Stellar World Royal Brand Ambassador since 2023. They just held their pageant in Bahamas this year, although I was not able to go, they did a very beautiful show over there, and we do have a new Miss Stellar World 2026. So those are some of the things that I'm looking forward to be able to help and support.
Good, very good. What tips, before we sign off, what tips can you give to young girls like you who want to, who really have dreams of becoming a fashion model? Um, any tips from your experience and and an outlook for the future?
Yes, definitely, pursue your dream. It's your choice, right? It's not because you're petite or you're curvy. It doesn't really matter that much anymore. Be seen out there. Take a look at networks from, social media as well to be able to see where are all of these fashion shows happening and ask questions. Definitely for me, it's never too late to pursue your dream. So if you do want to go ahead and be a runway model someday or even right now, it's okay if you do not get casted at first. It's okay to be able to, hear the no's, keep pursuing it, and there will come a time that you will hear yes.
Great. All right, Lena. Lena, I really enjoy having you here in my show, but we're running out of time.
Thank you so much, Tita
So,
Vero. We appreciate, I'm very honored to be on this show as always. I
all
appreciate
right.
you. Thank you.
Maraming salamat sa iyo at well, thank you for gracing our show today.
Salamat po. Thank you,
Miss
everyone.
Lena Tiangco Herrero.
Yeah, Lena Tiang Herrero po. Thank you.
All right. Okay. By now, at maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye now, Lena.
Bye. Thank you.
We would like to welcome all of you to Baladna Jewelry. We have a very big selection of 21 karat gold jewelry imported from the Middle East, from Dubai, Saudi, and Bahrain. And we have a very big selection of diamond. We offer free financing for 6 months, and we have a layaway system which you can leave your stuff for 3 months. We repair gold and we buy old gold. Welcome to Baladna Jewelry.
Salamat po.
Good afternoon. This is Brigitte Carino Cueter bringing you this week's local news from our community. President Donald Trump told Grammy Awards host Trevor Noah to expect a lawsuit over the comedian's false and defamatory statement, claiming the president had visited disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein's island. In a Truth Social post issued early Monday, Trump slammed the Grammy Awards broadcast as virtually unwatchable and accused Noah of spreading a probably false smear during the CBS telecast. Trump categorically denied ever visiting Epstein's private Caribbean island and said Noah's joke crossed the line from political commentary into defamation. Filipino American activists joined thousands of people across the United States on Friday, January 30th, 2026, for a nationwide day of action calling for an end to aggressive immigration enforcement and demanding Congress to stop funding U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. The protest was part of a national shutdown strike with the slogan, "No work, no school, no shopping." The goal was to send a clear message: stop funding ICE, stop funding immigration crackdowns. What were the protesters demanding? Organizers and community groups made 3 major demands. Congress must stop all future funding for ICE. Current ICE funding, estimated by organizers at about $85 billion, must be reversed. an end to mass arrests, raids, and deportations. Some Filipino participation. Filipino American organizations played a visible role in the protests. Groups that mobilized included Filipino Workers Center, PWC, Bayan USA, National Democratic Filipino Organizations. Filipino activists joined rallies in major cities including Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C., and Minneapolis. Many participants said the actions were also meant to draw attention to Filipinos currently being held in ICE detention centers and at risk of deportation. The new Amazon MGM documentary, Melania, is tracking toward a stronger than expected opening weekend of at least $8 million, a result that would mark the biggest debut for a documentary in 10 years. Mark Beckman, the movie's producer, told Newsmax's The Count on Saturday that the opening weekend has been such an incredible success. It's official, he said. We are the #1 highest opening in the past decade for documentaries. The film, an inside look at the First Lady Melania Trump's final 20 days leading up to President Donald Trump's second inauguration last January, is also being billed as the most expensive documentary ever produced. Beckman also said the film received an A for something called the cinema score, describing it as a measure of audience sentiment. It's very rare for movies to score with an A, Beckman said, and we got it. Illinois' population grew by 16,108 in 2025 thanks to an influx of people migrating from other countries, but Illinoisans moving away offset most of that gain. People moving to Illinois from other countries again saved the state from population decline, but the gain could have been much larger had so many Illinoisans not opted to move to other states in 2025. Illinois' population grew by 16,108 residents from July 2024 to June 2025, according to estimates released January 27th by the U.S. Census Bureau. The increase marks the third consecutive year of population increases driven by the massive surge in international migration, which began in 2022. International migration levels remained far above their pre-pandemic averages last year. If not for the elevated international migration figures, Illinois' population would have continued to decline, as more than 40,000 residents left Illinois for other states last year. The state saw only an 11,000 boost to the population from natural increases, more births than deaths. Secretary of State Alexi Giannoulias and other stakeholders will announce a comprehensive statewide initiative to protect pedestrians, riders, and drivers by addressing the dangerous rise of unregulated, high-speed, high-powered electric bikes, scooters, skateboards, and unicycles on Illinois streets and sidewalks. The multi-pronged campaign, Ride Safe, Ride Smart, Ride Ready, combines public education, updated driver training, and a push for modernized safety laws to keep pace with the fast-evolving micro-mobility industry. As e-bikes and similar devices become faster, heavier, and more powerful, Illinois law has not kept up, putting lives at risk. That's all for today. Thank you for watching our news this week. This is Brigitte. See you next time.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily It's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our community has been to just stay silent and like keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be like someone to start that conversation.
You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents.
This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.